Alright guys, starting this match right now between Beau Runningen and Vilmos Foldish.
Hot seat.
The hot seat match. This will be a race to 8, race to 9 match. Vilmos goes to 9 games and Beau Runningen will go to 8 games. So Beau gets a game on the wire. The number 3 ranked player on the tour playing the number 2 ranked player on the tour. And the cue ball goes flying. Meanwhile, on the next table over, table 7, we still have Jaynard Orke and Kevin May are still in a match. Score is still 3-4. So don't go anywhere. We'll keep providing updates on that. But this, ladies and gentlemen, is the hot seat match. Beau Runningen, Vilmos Foldish. This is the 11th final stop of the MZWST Tour, being streamed live from Break Time Billiards in Modesto, California. It's been a great venue to work from for the last 2 days. Beautiful shot by Vilmos. He's a little funny on this 3, but he can elect to hit this very thin if he cares to, and very softly, and possibly play the 5 for the side pocket where the 6 ball is, or he can put some spin on this. Let's see what he does. Not bad. Looks like the 6 is frozen to the rail. Gotta be careful not to hit the 10 on the way up. No problemo. Vilmos has just defeated Gerard Hamito. No, he hasn't. Who did he beat? Oh my gosh. Who did Vilmos just beat? Jaynard. He beat, no. Yeah, he beat Jaynard Orke, right? No. Vilmos just beat Francis Rita. And a very quick game for Vilmos. Vilmos Foldish is a Hungarian pool player. He's visiting here from Hungary. He's been here for about 3 or 4 months right now. He came with his second cousin, also from Hungary, Attila Bestan. And Attila has also been playing very well in the MZWST Tour. Attila also holds a current ranking of number 7 on the tour. This is out of 230 players. Vilmos and Attila are currently living in Las Vegas, in the Las Vegas area, and I just heard from Vilmos last night that he will play the Andy Mercer tournament coming up March 19th to 22nd. He does not generally play bar table pools, so that will be an interesting it'll be an adventure for him, I know, and maybe a big surprise from us. To us, a big surprise to us, who knows, to the rest of the pool world out there. Very nice shot. And again, coming from behind the 9 ball to get perfect shape on this 7 ball. Vilmos looks real good right now. And a break and run. Nice to see somebody starting to break and run in this event. We haven't been seeing a lot of it on our live stream. Two to 1. And meanwhile, the score between Jaynard and Kevin is 5-3. That's an even race to 8 games.
It's not open on Sunday. 2 days in a row I got fucked there. Damn it, I'll feed some of those.
So Joe, I played now that.
Good shot. And Kevin needed that bump on the 7. He needs this game. Meanwhile, Beau Runningen. Nothing goes. But Vilmos doesn't have a shot. He's probably going to push.
That's a bad beat. You have to learn the sound.
Yeah, I was gonna.
He has the.
One. I started going one. Flip piece.
Yeah.
Got the 6,000 last time.
That's the point.
Hard to do it.
It is. I'll be back in a minute.
Oh, the cue ball leaked out a little bit away from the 4 ball, so the intended safety was unsuccessful. I'm not sure if Vilmos can see the whole ball, but if he can, it looks like he might take on this 1-6 combo. I think he's calling the 6. Also, I just want you to know we have Francis Rita and Jerry Hamito are playing their match. 4th, 5th place match. Or 5th, 6th place match. What a phenomenal shot by Beau. Yet another great jump shot. Beau Runningen, ladies and gentlemen.
I got a present for you.
Oh, you do?
I want you to think back to your childhood.
Okay. Sherbet fountain?
Huh?
A sherbet fountain?
No, not even better than that. Got some more too.
Oh, Maltesers, alright. Oh, look at that, man. Awesome. Thank you, man. Alright.
Make it earlier.
No, it's okay. Sargon, you're just in time. You're just in time. This is a crucial match. This is the hot seat match. Do you understand the meaning of the term hot seat?
You know, I got a brief rundown of what it covers right now. But so this is the final of the winning side, correct?
It's the final of the winner's side bracket. So the winner of this match will wait, and they call it the hot seat.
Okay.
Which, if you think about it, it really becomes the cold seat because you don't get to really stay in competition. You take a long rest and you wait for the other guys on the one-loss side to scrap it out until they come up with another winner.
Okay.
And then the winner of the one loss comes back to play
It's an interesting format.
the guy in the hot seat. Yeah, that's double elimination for you.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm joined by Sargon Isaac, who competed in this event, and you fared very well for your first 10-ball competition, and you scared a lot of players.
Yeah, it was definitely. I definitely learned a lot, and it was a definitely interesting event for me. I definitely picked up some of the rules along the way, and I should have known them probably before the start. But it's a great tournament format, and I've met some people like. I'm going to continue working on my game, and there's room for improvement. So.
Please do, because the second season of the MZWST Tour looms ahead, and as I understand, Desiree and Oscar, they run the tour, and they are planning to book some new venues, and they will be all up and down the coast here in California. So it's a great chance to travel to some other rooms and meet a lot of people. And hopefully win a little cash along the way.
Yeah, I look forward to playing in them. So I'll keep an eye out online to follow. So
God knows there's no snooker here.
I know, it's a shame, isn't it?
Which is what you play.
Yeah. So hopefully, yeah. So when do you estimate the season kicks off?
I don't know. I think what we're going to do is we're going to take a break after this. This is the last tour stop.
Then you have the Top Gun, right?
And then we have the Top Gun. There is a month and a half. What a good shot by Beau. There's a month and a half between that, or actually just about a month. A month and a half, yeah, a month and a couple weeks. So I would expect an announcement somewhere in between that, an announcement of new tour dates.
Sounds like a plan. So it's 2-1 here, is it?
Yes, in an even race to 9, so...
Haven't had the opportunity to meet these two, and I've had brief words with people. I think I haven't met Oscar officially yet, but we've spoken about the rules. There was a rule issue yesterday we had about the break-off. I don't know whether you were there for that, where somebody miscued, my opponent miscued on the break.
Yes.
Touch a ball. So I wasn't sure what that was, to be honest with you. I know some people say that's like in April, for example, that's end of game, but I don't know what the official rule was, but that's why I had to get the explanation on that. So. But yeah, I haven't had an opportunity to meet these two, but they both have a good cue action from the tables when I've been playing next to them and stuff, so it'll be interesting to see who comes through.
They're both great opponents, too. Win or lose, you're going to learn something from these guys when you play them. Beau seems to be taking this on with a little bit of, he's a little pensive about this shot.
You got to watch out for scratching in the middle, right? But I don't see an issue with just dropping it in. It doesn't look like he's stunning it. It looks like he maybe stun follow through.
I think he wants to bring the cue ball around the table
It's a good
like
shot.
that to play for the 5 in the side, and that was a good shot. Kevin May and Jaynard Orke are still in a match, by the way, next to this table from the one lost side. And the score is tied up 5-5. Kevin May just made a 10 ball, and now Jaynard Orke is racking. And it looks like Beau Runningen's going to tie this up. Oh, he's
Definitely rather be off the cushion there, wouldn't he? But I don't see an issue dropping this in.
I think he'll be okay. These guys are so warmed up now. They've been playing,
Yeah.
pretty much all day, 2 days straight. And their percentage on shots like these are just probably, 50% higher than they were when they started this tour. So the score's 2-2.
So are they both playing to?
They're both playing to 9 here. Beau did get a one game handicap, or at least the handicap went to Vilmos. So he's playing with a handicap of
So
one
he's
game.
meant to 8, but you added the one on.
Vilmos goes to 9,
Oh,
and
okay.
Beau goes to 8. So I
Okay.
added one on in the beginning.
Got you. Okay.
And here's Jaynard now. He's got control of the table, so we'll definitely keep you updated on that match as it unfolds. I've got the really hard job of providing multiple coverage. So.
Yeah, that seems like a difficult job, and I've been sat here 5 minutes. So.
Milky Bars, Maltesers, and Magic Stars. Where were you in 1979?
Yeah, you're gonna enjoy them. I might as well get you some English chocolate while I'm
Yeah.
leaving the house.
Appreciate that, Sargon.
No
Thank you.
problem.
Thank you very much. Also, Francis Rita and Jerry Jamito are in a match. I see a score of 2. And I see Francis Rita shooting at a 10 ball. Uh-oh.
Cue ball's in.
Down goes Kojak. Makes a 10 ball and scratches. So now Jerry Jamito is up 3-2 on Francis Rita. Meanwhile, Beau seems to be handling this rack pretty well. Do you think there's a problem with that 6 ball?
I don't know whether it goes into middle. It looks fairly close, right? What's that ball next to it?
The 8?
8. I think it does.
Look
come
at this
to-
one here.
Oh,
It's
okay.
bigger too. So
There we go. I mean, it's how he gets to the 5. He should have the angle. He's just going to draw back a little bit, I guess, and he'll have the angle on the 5. I don't know, but the way he's playing for it, it seems like he should be able to get through to the 6. Yeah, he's
see
looking
where he
at it.
put his cue. Right there is where he wants his cue ball to be. But you and I both know that sometimes that kind of control
Yeah.
is difficult to manage.
I had difficulty with it this weekend, just getting used to the cushion bounce and the speeds, but I don't see him having an issue with it here. He looks like he has to come off one rail, right, and come above the 10.
I think he's struggling to decide whether or not to roll forward or draw back.
Right.
You roll forward, you'll be shooting a longer shot. If you draw back, you may get completely out of line.
It looks like he's following it through. It'll be the 3 rail, 2 rail, perfect.
Oh, he came below the 10, and that was great. That's perfect.
Just got to be careful with the kiss on the 8. It looks like he may clip the 8. He may avoid it actually, looking at that angle.
He may,
close.
but avoiding it might not even help him. It might hurt him.
Yeah, that's true. You probably want to half.
You may want to kiss out to help to develop the 8. You kiss out and maybe bring them both to the middle of the table somehow.
Yeah, unless he hits it thin and pushes it down the rail towards us, gives himself a shot that way. I think that's probably the best option he has.
There is another way to do this. You spin this with a little draw and come around the 8. If you bump it towards the middle pocket. No, he did what initially we were talking about.
Yeah.
That was very well done.
He's very well composed at the minute. So, like you said, he's had obviously everyone at this stage has had a lot of time to warm up, but he seems very composed. I don't see an issue here. It looks like he's below the 9 yet. He should be able to just drop this in.
I think the speed is good. Vilmos should probably say that's good. Yep. Vilmos is, he has a lot of respect for his opponents, and he doesn't mind conceding an easy 10 ball. Take a look now. Vilmos, Jaynard at the table. And a updated score of 6-5. Jaynard needs 2. Jaynard's going to lose his cue ball here, unless he. I think you got to kind of go for this. He's going to lose his cue ball.
Unless he goes round the 10, but still, you avoid the 2 and round the 10 maybe, but it's close.
Does he want to use the 6 as a stopper? No, he wants to go around it.
Oh, he might have.
Oh, no good.
It was close, but yeah, it looks like he's got a fairly easy. Well, safety shot. Still not that simple, but.
Well, the good news for Jaynard is he's still in control of the table. So.
Yeah, true. It's a good break.
Did I update the score here? I don't think I did.
I don't think you did.
So then this makes it 3-2 in a race to 9.
I think you may have actually. It looks like 2-2.
Right, but Beau's extra game, I'm adding in that in the score.
Oh yeah, sorry. Okay, yeah. So it's right. What time did you get out of here last night? It was a long night, was it?
We got out of here last night at about 1 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no. No, a little earlier, actually. About 12. Got a little sleep. Hopefully I'm going to get out of here early, as I'm supposed to go to Crown and play Jesse.
Crown, was that?
Jesse Gilbert Lavar.
Okay.
Crown Billiards
What's that?
in San Ramon.
Oh, okay. I haven't heard of it.
Oh, okay.
I'll probably
I thought-
pick up all these
I
places.
thought you would have heard of it.
Nah, I know a lot of the places that supposedly have snooker clubs with snooker tables, but I will do. I promise you this time next year I'll probably be at a lot of clubs. And,
Yeah, you're gonna be a pool bum now.
oh yeah, now I'm into it. Let's get a
Are
stick
you
first.
are you actually feeling it now?
No, I do enjoy it. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I enjoyed it yesterday. It was the only frustrating part was trying to pick up the rules. I mean, they're not that complicated, but yeah, no, it was a good tournament structure. I liked it, and I never really gave it the chance because I was so focused on snooker. But I think I will now. So
Well, I mean, if it's a question of really needing to play cue sports, I would suggest you find the closest room to you that has good weekly or good monthly tournaments,
Right.
and participate for a while.
no, I'm definitely going to be starting.
You know.
Well, I'm going to come to these tour events when they kick off next year. So
I'm not necessarily going to recommend any kind of league for you because league is a different culture altogether.
right, yeah, and I noticed that too. I went to one of my co-workers events too. It's a different structure.
But for competitive pool, definitely, I highly recommend some weekly or monthly tournaments or tour situations like this.
Right. Thank you for the advice. I'll definitely be giving that a shot. Talking about shot, it doesn't seem like there's going to be an issue clearing up here, right?
Oh, this has been beautiful for Beau, hasn't it?
Just drop this in.
Yeah.
Possible on the 10 again.
Uh-oh. What just happened?
I
Oh,
think he's new.
somebody's walking by. You know what? Well, I've been playing pool for 30 years, and it still just puts a smile on my face that there are people in a room that are totally oblivious to how important someone's game
Yeah.
might be,
Yeah.
and it's not their fault. They just
Yeah.
walk by.
I was wondering why he stopped. to be
But the
honest with
sheer
you.
comedy of it to me is just it just never fades for me.
I think because of the angle where we were at, we were a little bit confused, right? But then once we seen the head on the bobbing on the camera, it kind of gave it away.
Yeah, exactly. Jaynard seemed to get back in this rack here. This is the same rack. This is oh wow, he made the 3-10 combo. What a shot, what a shot. Jaynard's on the hill. That was the same rack that he didn't get position on that 2-ball.
So 7-5 over that, correct?
7-5, yeah. And we want to thank Desiree Rivera and Oscar Dominguez, the Dominguez family, for bringing us the MZWST Tour to 11 stops this season. Hard Times Billiards, Plush Pocket, Sacramento Hard Times Billiards, Bellflower, Break Time Billiards, Family Billiards in San Francisco, Bull Shooters in Phoenix, Arizona, Clyde Norris's OnCue in San Diego, La Mesa, California, Sherry Dadian's Diamond Billiards in Fresno, California, the Billiard Palisade in San Francisco, California. We've had some great times, and we've had some great sponsors and people helping to promote the MZWST Tour. It's been a hell of a ride and a hell of a first season. And we also want to thank AZ Billiards and NYC Grind, Go Play Pool, Fast and Loose Designs, Professor Cue Balls, National Pool and 3 Cushion News, and all of the others out there that have helped us. Mez Cues, Virtual Pool 4, Marty Carey. This is it, folks. Tour stop number 11. Who is going to win the Top Gun event? The top 32 players of the MZWST Tour. Find out on March 7th and 8th.
That was a mouthful. Sorry, I couldn't resist. think you have a question over here.
Oh, okay. Question in the chat room. Who are the top 32? It's a very good question, and I'm glad you asked that. I'll tell you what I do, chat room, is I'm going to recommend you go to the MZWST Tour Facebook page and look for their posting on the updated points following stop number 10.
So this does not include this tour, correct? Updated after the last tour stop number 10, correct?
Yes, this does not include. So we're doing the best we can to keep people in the loop as to who might be in and might be out. For example, Christopher Van Gray, Larry Bond, Efren Reyes, Danny Gokul, We Are Afraid, are all ranked 28 through 31. They did not come to this stop, so we don't know. We don't know if they're going to be overlapped, I guess, or passed up, or bumped down. You'd have to ask Desiree Rivera about that, but those are the people who, you know, who chose not to come for whatever reason.
Right.
And there were a lot of players just falling outside of the 32 players that came to this event because they knew this was their last chance. What's happening here? Oh, Beau.
I saw an incredible jump shot earlier as you were coming back to the booth. It's like he's
Performed by this man,
Yes.
Beau Runningen.
So
Jump
Wow.
safe. Wow. It's embarrassing what I might do in the same situation.
if I took that jump shot, we'd have to take cover in this booth. Oh, you'd have to take cover.
Yeah, exactly. We're right behind the table, aren't we?
So I don't see an issue getting out here, right, Daniel? But it looks like it's just where the one ball's going to go.
Yeah, I don't know how. Matthew and Sonia in the chat room saying that Vilmos is officially hating this lie. I'm gonna have to agree with you there because you know he's gonna have to do a lot. He's gonna jump back. See what he's doing? Did he call the three?
That's a
He
great
did.
shot,
He
but-
did call the three.
Wow, that's an incredible shot. Can he see it though? That's the question. It's fairly close.
He called the three ball, but
It looks like he can see it, right, Daniel? Or just
he
whether he's
can.
enough handle to cut it. You know, you don't know where the cue ball's going after that, I guess.
He can see it. He can see it, but yeah, he's gonna. He if he makes this one ball, he could bank the one. If he banks the one, that will actually be. Yep.
Yeah,
See what he's doing?
yeah, he's
He's.
going-
I guess I should cater to you. He's calling the double.
The double.
He's out. He's off. Uh-oh. Huh. Well, one thing's for sure, Sargon, that to lose this frame right now for Vilmos puts him in a very precarious situation.
Right.
And because with an alternate break format, it makes it very hard to stage a comeback. And I can tell you one thing's for sure, Beau is not planning on missing. So barring any strange happenstance like a miscue,
Oh, he got into that a bit, didn't he? Or is he on the...
oof,
That was close for an almost hampered shot.
yeah,
Should be fine.
yeah. He's actually on the right side of the 4, so he can just roll down, and the cue ball floats down, and connect the dots, you know.
Just draw it back, I'm guessing here, just to hold for the 8, but regardless of where you are, you should be fine on the 7 ball, sorry.
Sure. How do you feel about this compared to snooker, where, you know, individuals in snooker can run, you know, 30, 35 balls at a time, but to run just 9 balls in one inning is very difficult.
Right, yeah.
How do you, on a smaller table and, you know, bigger balls, bigger pockets, how do you compare this to snooker? Why do we have that phenomenon, do you think? Is it because of the patterns that you play in snooker are usually more or less the same all the time?
Honestly, that's a really good question, and I'm not sure, but there's a lot of good snooker players, and I don't know, to be honest with you, that's a very good question. Obviously, the game, I mean, snooker is a lot harder, but you also have a lot of room to work with. That's a very good question. I couldn't really answer that, but I find that in pool, you really just have to make sure you run out, right?
Right, because even you as a snooker player, it doesn't mean that you can easily translate this game to pool.
Right. Well, there was definitely certain things I struggled with yesterday, and you know, especially like I was talking to you about the English of the white ball and the weight of the cue ball, for example, or the weight of the balls in general. I definitely struggled with that yesterday, but I do feel like the angles, obviously, you're playing with such a smaller margin in snooker and such a longer, you know, especially for the long shots, etc. It's such a longer distance that it does give you a significant advantage. And from people that have practiced with me here in this country and then taken that, you know, potting ability to pool, I feel like they've you know, improved that just by playing some more snooker, simply because it's just a tougher game. But,
Right.
But there's a lot of good snooker players and a lot of good pool players, so
That's over.
that's finished over there.
Okay, that game is over. So I tell you what I will do is I will toggle over to Francis Rita and Jamito's match. Which is currently on break.
I see some comments here about snooker, Daniel. Do you mind if I just have a quick look what they're
Yeah,
saying?
absolutely. I didn't intend to abandon that conversation.
No problem. No problem.
No, because it's actually very interesting. You know, it's an interesting discussion, really, because I find, and this is my opinion, I find that the snooker discipline is filled with so much routine.
Right.
You know, when you run the colored balls, you know, the yellow through the black, they're generally, this is what you want. You want those balls in the same place all the time. So it's such a routine, right? And when you're running reds to black to red to black, there's a discipline there, you know, and you're only playing a certain zone of the table.
Right.
With American pool, the way this is, you're playing the whole table all the time sometimes.
Right. That's true. You know? But I feel like, you know, the standard of snooker, you know, the players, they're able to put that, and similar to the pool players too, they're able to put that ball in a position You know, and it's a lot of roll-ins, it's a lot of like little stun follow-throughs, etc., especially around the black, and that's the key, getting around that black and holding around. But you do have to adjust here and there, you know, going up the table. But you ideally, a lot of these top players don't do that. If you watch it, they make it look very simple in terms of just rolling the balls, playing around the back. And you're right, once they've got rid of a lot of the reds and the blacks or high-end colours, they tend to get into position for that yellow, and the majority of the balls are on their spots because they haven't missed, to the point where it is a fairly routine clearance for them. So
anyhow, you know, that's my opinion, but I am completely blown away and impressed by the precision at which a snooker player has to play.
Right.
There's just that precision is amazing, you know.
I mean, you've had an opportunity to play snooker. I know a lot of people haven't, and a lot of the pool players I've spoken to haven't, which is a shame, really, because it's a great sport. And I think the problem is the table is so large and expensive. But I encourage anybody to, you know, try it out, and it's definitely harder than it looks in terms of the videos you see online.
Did you just see that shot?
That was a perfect shot.
Well, yeah. I mean, talk about precision. I mean, you know, ideally I think he wanted a little angle, but he really thread the needle there, and he's okay because he can just roll this into the 8 ball, and he'll call the 8 like that to the side. So, you know, but to get that position to the 3 ball like that, I was going to say the red.
That was a phenomenal shot. Is he going to play it onto the 8, or is he going to play safe?
You mean, no, he's playing it onto the 8. He called the 8. He missed it. He missed it.
You know, honestly, this is probably one of the first
Mistakes.
Yeah, I haven't really seen. I mean, this is the first time he gets to attack, I guess.
I think he took it for granted.
And Commander, you are right. The snooker balls are smaller as well, so.
So Vilmos now with a chance to do something, anything, against the young Beau Runningen. Who leads 5-2.
Oh, he may be the wrong side of it, unless he gets a nice kiss.
He got a nice kiss, didn't he? He must have gone to church this morning. Well, he's not perfect. This doesn't have to go in.
I don't see him missing it, but it's a tough shot. It's fairly close. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. Well, Vilmos is world class. He's a very seasoned player, and he's used to being sort of put in all types of situations. And he handles pressure very well, also. He gave me a compliment. I played him last week in the tournament, and he paid me a compliment because he beat me 9-6. So I did get a few games on him, and he said, you know, you should be playing every tour stop. I said, why is that? He goes, because you're good. You surprised me, you know. And I really appreciate that coming from him, you know.
Yeah. I guess it's hard to do when you have to do the commentary as well, right? Imagine that'd be busy for you, jumping back and forth, but that's good though if you're getting a compliment from like that. So you must have played well. I don't think I've ever played you in pool, have I? But I've definitely played you in snooker.
Yeah. And you know, my snooker game has improved since I met you too.
Yeah.
You know, when I met you, I hadn't played in 20 years.
That's crazy, isn't it? There's a lot of people I've bumped into, you know, born in Europe or Asia or different parts of or Middle East, for example, and they, you know, they played that game, but over here they've struggled to find a place. So it's a shame there's not many out here. So.
Well, last year I got a little tired of pool. I wanted to take a little break. So I played snooker almost every day for 3 months.
Wow. Was that Embassy? Or that other place you were down?
It was a little bit of both. It was Embassy and the Green Room in Glendale. Embassy
I'll have to
Club.
let you know next time I'm down there. I should be down there shortly.
Yeah.
So.
and I had a great time. And my pool game actually improved after I started playing pool again. Malteser?
You don't have to ask me twice.
Yeah, like yeah, the water's fine. What's up, buddy? Cheers. Just occurred to me, I should be buying you a water.
What's that? Yes. Don't worry about that.
So you missed this Vilmos played a safety
Okay.
after the break, and so Beau is kicking the one ball. He's playing that's a well-known shot. It's called a kick and stick, where you kick underneath and stick the cue ball.
I think we've got a name for it in snooker. Isn't that interesting how names changed?
Yeah, like
I always
screw and
I
draw,
always wonder who changed that.
side and English,
Yeah, which came first, English or screw, and who changed it? That'll be
or
interesting.
draw and screw. You mean?
Draw and screw, sorry, yeah. Yeah, and we say follow through. Say follow through? Stun.
Yeah, well, we just say follow through when you're talking about a stroke.
Okay.
But when what do you call it?
When
You
we
call a
top end-
follow through as a stun?
We call follow through as the top end of the, like if you're queuing on top of the white, on top of the cue ball, what do you call
Oh,
that?
follow. Just follow.
Okay, we call
Yeah.
that follow through, okay.
You say just put top on it.
Top on it,
Yeah.
so that's like, yeah.
The bridge.
The bridge, we say the bridge.
No.
The bridge, what do you call the bridge?
The rest.
Oh, the rest. Okay. I thought you meant the cue hand as like using the bridge on the cue hand. The rest, yeah. I asked for a rest, people were lost. Like, if you want a rest, there's a bed and breakfast across. Yeah,
Can I have a rest?
There's a bed and breakfast across the street.
Yeah, you can, but it's only 1 5-minute rest per match.
Yeah. That's interesting now how the terms changed.
Yeah.
So it looks like a good safety battle here, Daniel.
Another kick and stick.
I think any place apart from hitting that ball full ball would have probably hampered him or snookered him.
It's actually surprising he didn't end up, re-hooking, re-snookering him, because there's a few balls up there from which he could hide behind. Vilmos, I don't think will play this ball. He'll play another safety back.
Just probably followed through behind the two balls attached there.
Oh, that's perfect speed.
He's got it.
Yeah, he does.
I don't know whether he can get around the two ball. I think he can.
Oh, you mean kick behind the two?
Yeah, well, to get to the one ball.
I see that. I see that shot.
I just don't know if there's enough room behind that.
I don't know if I like it. I mean, he's
The ball
calling.
slide
He's
up the
calling the
cushion.
middle pocket. Did you see that?
Yeah. I
So
think
he is going to kick around it.
Yeah, it looks
Come behind the
close.
two.
Yeah, it does. They do slide on the cushions, right? That's what threw me off yesterday. It tends to slide.
Yes, they do. Not that much, but it depends on the speed, too.
I think he can. I think
He
that's
is
what
going.
he's going for.
He
yeah.
is going behind it. Vilmos will take ball in hand, and if my strategy is right here, he may do well just to play the 2-10 combo, make the 1 and play a 2-10 combo to the side, because look at the way these balls are patterned, the pattern of these balls. It's going to be a lot of work, or play another safety. Play it.
If he was to go for that plant, though, it does look like some work needs to be done. I'm not sure if. Looks like he's going for it to play on the 2 in the corner. I could be wrong, but
What's happening here?
he went
Ooh.
a bit high on
I
there.
don't know what he's thinking there, really.
It's a good shot. He's on there. Played that just about perfect.
What are you doing? What are you doing? They have a claw here? Oh, yeah. Who are you tipping? Because I was going to give them $10 each. Just do that.
It's a bit straight on this ball, but I don't see.
Is this the same run? Same inning?
Same run, correct? Yeah, he's gone a bit further than you would like on the last 2, but he's recovered here. And
They must have done some nice work to open up the balls. I
yeah,
guess
he played
the,
a great
the
positional
combination
play.
he must have played, right?
Or no, he didn't play combination. He played a great positional shot onto the 3, and then all he had to do, the hard work was just had been taken care of just simply with a great positional shot. So he's a bit above the 7 here, but I don't see an issue with going around the 3 cushions.
This is good for Vilmos. It's 5 games to 3, so he really needs this. I think one thing that you will that'll take you some time to get used to in the American pool is that a lot of times if you're not playing a tournament or you're not playing an event like this, if you want to play somebody for some competition, they're going to want to gamble with you. And
Right.
I know that you don't do that in snooker. There's not
Oh
a-
no, we
not a lot
do
of-
that.
Oh,
We
do you
that.
really?
Yeah,
Okay.
we do that. It's just that I have noticed that. To be honest with you, it's nice to just do that for varying amounts anyway. I'm not a big gambler, but I feel like it adds.
So you believe in the incentive factor or the
Yeah, exactly. Just so the other person takes it a little bit more seriously, I guess. You know what I mean?
Right, just to get the adrenaline going.
Right. Yeah. No, we do play in England. What's common is you play for you
Table
play for the
time.
time. Table time.
Yeah.
Loser takes the table time. So.
Well, good then. If you're up to it, then good.
Yeah.
Because I know that there are some English players that they get into pool and then they just get a little worn down by, you know, hey, you want to play for money? You want to play, let's play for $100 a set or whatever. And they're like, man, every time I go into a place, they want to play for money.
Yeah, no, I can see that. I can see that being.
So, in a sense, I guess what I'm trying to do is just forewarn you.
No, we do gamble, Red, AC Henry. We do. We tend to give starts.
No, this is not Lee Brett. Hey, Jeff Gray, how are you? This is Sargon Isaac, snooker player from Nottingham, actually, who lives here in the U.S. When did you become a citizen?
A few years ago now.
Do you know that I'm not a citizen yet?
Are you serious?
Yeah, I've been here 35 years. I'm not a citizen yet.
You just not applied for it or something?
I'm still an illegal alien. No, no, I'm just kidding.
You need to apply and get that.
I have a green card.
Okay. Well, you won't have an issue getting it if you've been working here and all.
Probably
that,
no, probably not.
So that's fine.
I don't have any what are they, felonies or whatever? Yeah.
Yeah, you're all right. You're good to go. So I'm interested to see how many snooker players are actually on this forum. I mean, or at least people that have tried it. Around here, it's kind of tough to tell because obviously there's no snooker tables. But when I go to the areas like obviously like LA or Bay Area, there's a lot. Well, there's clubs with snooker tables. I know a lot of people have played golf, and that's what kind of threw me off when I came to this country is the fact that it's so limited on snooker, which is a shame really because it's a really good sport. So
you can't play snooker on a table that's been converted to a golf table. It's just not possible. It's not only the size of the pockets, but the type of cloth that they use as well.
Yeah, and that's another thing too. I'm interested to find out what. Well, I guess there's no clear answer, but I have had people refer to a pool table as a snooker table. Is that a golf table? Because I had an uncle of mine who called me and said, "Oh, they've got a snooker table at this particular location," and it was just a 10-foot pool table essentially. So that's one thing too. I think there's some confusion there.
There's misconceptions, yeah.
So.
I guess we'll have to just start a crusade or something. I firmly believe, you take, for example, Santa Monica, California.
Right.
And I apologize in advance for digressing into this conversation. I know this is a great match, but you take Santa Monica, California with a huge European, or not just European, English population.
Right.
English, Irish, and British population. If you just opened up a room with 2 snooker tables,
right.
I would imagine it would be full all the time.
Right.
Just with Brits.
Yeah.
Just reminiscing about home. And maybe have some fish and chips, or a couple dart boards.
Don't get me started on fish and chips. Trying to find a good fish and chip place is like.
But you know what I mean.
I got you.
I would imagine Santa Monica, California, would do really well to have a little snooker club. You know?
I know.
Same with we've got San Gabriel, which is heavy Asian population.
Yeah, they've
got the Embassy Club, and that's an amazing place. But what I really mean is that, because it's such a cultural game, snooker, it might be a good idea to take a look at those demographics, and if anybody's thinking of opening a room with any cue sports, to consider that.
That's true. Yeah.
To as an outreach to the foreign population in that area. And what was that?
I think he tried to double it, right, and it caught the.
No, he tried to go straight in, I think. Oh, you think he tried to double it so that he would have...
Oh, no, he tried to probably just tuck behind the 8 ball, right? No.
You're right. He tried to double it so that he wouldn't have to come around the table for the 5, but I don't understand why he did that. He could have just come 3 rails around the table for the 5 ball.
That was a tough shot to make.
Didn't make sense to me for some reason.
Can you get through that gap? That's. Yeah, he says Dave and Buster's have snooker tables. I don't know, Dave and Buster's haven't. I'm talking like an English snooker table though. Oh, he says it's 10 foot, then no, that one. You can get 10-foot snooker tables, but like English snooker tables, but.
Well, listen, you know, you've also got in China now. You've got those joy tables. Have you heard about those?
There's
now?
like little 8-9-foot snooker tables.
They're basically like 8-foot pool tables, but they're cut like snooker tables.
Okay.
You know, and they've got this new Chinese 8-ball game, which is actually much more difficult rules than regular 8-ball. And you know, good luck with those guys getting popular out here. You know, I would imagine, because there seem to be a lot of pool players talking about it.
Yeah.
Safety battle now. Oh, Beau played a good shot. I guess Francis Rita beats Jared Hamito, and Jared Hamito is eliminated, 5th, 6th place. And Jaynard Orke now has to play Francis Rita. Interesting shot.
That's what they
Delay. This is what they see. This is what we are seeing.
Okay.
Let me hide this from you.
Is there a delay between us talking too, so they're getting a delay on the whole feed? Like a 5-second delay or something?
Yeah, it's whatever that second delay is.
Okay.
I use this as a reference to, like, you know, oh, what did we miss? You know, and also how many viewers we had. Well, I guess Beau Runningen took a break.
I'm just going to say hi to this guy.
So we are without action for 2 minutes. Maybe 5 minutes, we'll see. I'd like to take that time now to thank MZWST for being a part of the MZWST Tour and stepping up to the plate to support pool in the United States. MZWST makes beautiful cues, ladies and gentlemen. Check out MickeyMez.com. They also make cases. And we here at the MZWST Tour have been lucky enough to raffle off a new Mez cue and case at every tour stop. That we've had this season, 11 total, and the Top Gun event is taking place at Hard Times Billiards in Bellflower, California. So be sure to check us out on March 7th and 8th, providing you coverage of the Top Gun event. Thanks to MickeyMez.com, Mez Cues. Also like to thank West 8 Billiards for their support of the MZWST Tour. West 8 Billiards is one of the nation's leading suppliers of Simonis cloth in the United States. So if you need cloth or diamond tables, be sure to check out West 8 Billiards. Call Donnie Wessels at West State Billiards in Fullerton, California. West State Billiards is also supportive of pool players, supporting Chris Robinson during the MZWST Tour. Chris Robinson from Ventura, and also Tang Ho, professional pool player, who is now at the Derby City Classic, participating in various events. So we want to thank West State Billiards. Be sure to check out WS Billiard Supply and weststatebilliards.com. Another side-to-side safety, and this one's gonna hurt. Shout out to Brian Cady in the chat room. How you doing, buddy? This looks good for Beau. He'll be up 6-4. All right, Beau. 6 games to 4.
What'd I miss?
You missed a safety battle, and Beau coming out on top and taking another game from Vilmos. It's now 6 games to 4 in a race to 9. So Vilmos needs this game. He needs to close this 2-game lead that Beau has on him if he wants to stay ahead of the game and take a rest. Otherwise, he's going to have to work hard and beat the winner of. He's going to have to beat the winner of Francis Rita and Jaynard Orke, who've just started their match. Sanford and Son. Go back to sleep.
Are you subtracting or adding?
Oh, it's 6-5.
Go back to sleep.
Actually, it's 6-5. We made a score error here, so sorry about that.
I do, yeah. We need Del Boy here. That's what we need. Run out of turn. So you owe me. Del Boy. What was his grandfather's name? Oh, excuse me. Del Boy.
Del Boy. In what? Sargon or something?
You never knew Del Boy?
No. You knew Jay when he was 7. Huh? You knew Jay when he was 7. I did.
Yeah, he would watch some of that stuff.
How did you know that?
You told me.
Oh, okay. I thought you found that on the web
Yeah,
somewhere. I'm like,
Daniel
wait a
Busch moved here when he was 7.
He was one neighbor. Was it Stamford son, do you know? When he had the snooker table in the garage? Where he had to open all the windows to shoot through the windows.
I didn't see that. What's that?
Stamford son.
Albert.
Albert? Delbert and Albert?
No, that's not. What did you say? It's Edward J. Carter. That's known as. Is it Albert?
Get up.
I think it was Albert actually. Could be wrong.
That was pretty funny. He was up to everything. He used to sell stuff. He had this game going on, that game going on.
Dude, I missed the highlights of the show.
And nothing seemed to work out.
Did you see the one where they actually became millionaires?
No.
Go on YouTube. Check the last one of the last episodes. I don't know if this was special. They actually became millionaires. And it was based on something they had the whole time. They had like coins in the foot.
Coins or something.
Piece of art.
Came over there and
By the way, Sargon, Beau does instruction. Not that he's going to be in town long enough to work with you, but he does do instruction, Beau Runningen. And with someone like yourself, you know, I know he would love to work with someone like you because you're already, you know, pretty skilled. 7 games to 5 now.
I have to test these guys out.
What's that?
I have to test them out.
Oh yeah, he's worked with me as well on my game. He's gonna go to Derby as well. He's gonna go to the Derby and play a 9-ball, the 9-ball tournament. Sargon. I took a little break because the score changed.
I don't think it has.
Well, that's the same frame then.
It's the same thing,
Oh, looks like Beau's gonna get on the hill. Okay, so American to British on the hill.
We don't have a. We
You don't have it on the hill, do you?
No, we don't. I don't think. We just have decided
Yeah.
if both people are level.
Okay, how about this one? Race to 13.
Race to 13, best of 25.
Best of 25. I like this game. This is a good game. This is a good game. Chips.
Crisps.
Or.
Or.
Oh, yeah, right. No, I'm sorry. I'm supposed to say the American
Are you
version.
saying the English version?
I'm supposed to say the American version.
Okay.
All right. French fries.
Chips.
Yeah. You go. All right, there you go.
If that was a trick question, then yeah, now I'm used to it.
Yeah.
That was on my citizenship then.
All right, here we go.
So
Elevator.
we say left.
Lift, yeah. Into the mic.
Oh, there we go.
That's Jaynard playing Francis Rita Rita. I don't know what the score is. I see two. See right there, that second diamond right there by his girth. That's the second. That's the coin he's got. But Beau Runningen's on the hill right now against Vilmos. Vilmos needs 4 games to close this out. Oh no! I'm sorry. I made an error with the handicap. It's well, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is 8-5.
I think it is 8-5.
Okay. Beau Runningen lost to Vilmos Foldish in the finals of the MZWST Tour stop number 3. That was 8 stops ago.
Right.
He lost in the hot seat, and then had to come back and beat everybody in the back field, and then come back and lose to him again in the finals. This could be a role reversal here.
Wow.
Beau Runningen is now saying, you know what? You beat me, I beat you.
I don't see an issue here clearing up here, and just if he can just hold it under the pressure, which he seems to be doing just fine.
Yeah. So, good on Beau Runningen, who is making very solid work of this. And Vilmos is going to immediately concede. He knows already. So Vilmos now has to do all the hard work. And that was the break of Francis Rita that we heard in the background. So after this match, Vilmos Foldish will play the winner of this match between Francis Rita and Jaynard Orke. I want to thank you guys for enjoying that hot seat match, brought to you by MZWST, by West State Billiards, Marty Carey's Jump Q, and Virtual Pool 4. So let's continue now with Francis Rita versus Jaynard Orke.